Derrick Rose, born and raised on the south side of Chicago, now playing for his hometown Bulls. He even became a partner and endorser for Chicago's top deep dish pizza chain. He does represent. This time.
The Bulls leading by 12. Dunleavy the pass to Rose. And he overshot that one, missing. And Gibson kicks to Snell.
Dallas has their hands full guarding against Rose.
He has 11 points, and he's created a lot of chances for his teammates also.
And some of these passes have been absolutely beautiful, Clark.
And the first one at the line is good. You talk about Derrick Rose's culinary interest. He's looking to change his diet for the better.
Yeah, he needed to, Kevin, because, you know, he was a big fan of candy when he came into the league. It was kind of his vice. He said he would eat up to 2 pounds of candy in one sitting. I mean, that's just crazy. But he's hired a personal chef. He's eating better. He's taking care of his body. And it's important, obviously, as you get older and you're dealing with injuries.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field. Derrick Rose has always had an effective floater. It's a must-have shot for any point guard. He said he developed it on the playgrounds of Southside Chicago. He didn't call fouls, so you just had to find a way to get your shot off before the contact.
Bulls. Making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Amari Stoudemire is checked in for Dallas. And Rose working to develop his floater with, Steve, his left hand as well.
Well, you don't see many players who can make a floater with either hand. I mean, something like that with his quickness, that would be impossible to defend.
Just 5 to shoot. Jefferson's shot is off.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +2 and rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Stoudemire setting the pick for Rondo. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. Back to Rondo. Jefferson dishes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki right side. And that one's drained from the low block. Nowitzki's got 13 points. The Bulls leading by 15. Rose attacking. And Dirk Nowitzki gets the whistle that time. Bulls have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And the first one drops.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Joakim Noah is checked in for Chicago. Heinrich comes in for Derrick Rose. Here's Stoudemire. Jefferson kicks to Parsons. Here's the three. And there's Richard Jefferson on the assist from Parsons. Jefferson's got his second bucket of the game to go. Brooks with no one around. Carries it from three-point range. Brooks has got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Bulls. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And I think he believes that if he takes some time here to kind of talk things over, it'll be well served for this club.
And, you know, maybe this gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while he has their attention during this break in the action.
Well, through three quarters of play, down double digits, it may be. The Bulls leading by 17. Brooks is out there with Heinrich. Then there's Noah. Then there's Mirotic. And it's Butler in the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Parsons outside. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Chandler Parsons signing a 3-year, $46 million contract offer with the Mavericks. This past offseason, probably everyone expecting him to get a nice raise, but he's making max-type money.
Sometimes it's a matter of timing, Kevin. The Mavs clearly value him highly, and at the same time, they weaken a division rival, so it's a win-win as far as they're concerned.
Mirotic, the pass to Noah. And good on the basket. Booking. Here's Rondo. Jefferson dishes to Nowitzki. Oh, good on the triple. And Parsons still pretty young with time to improve, has the size to play some power forward in certain lineups, and a good spot up three-point shooter, especially from the corners.
Certainly is.
Rondo kicks to Jefferson. There's the triple. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Well, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor. And Parsons accurate with his three-point shot, despite it being fairly flat in its trajectory. He's got an excellent shot fake, too, and he'll even flirt with an up and down or a traveling violation to sell you on that shot fake. Some really terrific numbers for Butler. He has 23 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Pau Gasol's checked in for Heinrich. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Brooks.
You know, over the years, we've seen injuries bother the same people over the course of their careers, while other players seem to stay healthy. And it may be just genetic makeup, it could be off-season training, but it does seem that staying healthy can almost be considered a skill rather than just luck of the draw.
And a pick comes off the rim, but it sinks right in. And that's now 17 points for Derrick Rose. And Stoudemire getting double-teamed. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And he jams it with authority.
How about the excitement right now that he's playing the game with? I love it.
He capped that dunk off with some serious hang time on the rim.
He just could not contain himself.
Rondo with the ball. There's the dish to Stoudemire. It's Jefferson with the drive. Rondo. He goes up again. Stoudemire, no good.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And the basket by Rose. Rose has got 19 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the fourth.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
And guys, with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who's watched it. I mean, just a total mismatch in a true show of strength for Chicago.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Jimmy Butler. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long.
Clock at 2. Shot on the wing. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the wide open shot from Rose. Again, Chicago.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
The drive by Rondo. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
Now, sometimes offensive rebounds are lucky, but he anticipates and gets to the right spot before the shot goes up.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Dallas has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Stoudemire. Rondo passes to Jefferson.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
That one is off.
Richard Jefferson taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Frustration foul there. You've got to maintain your composure.
Yeah, he lost his cool there. Steve, I mean, you can understand it, but you can't excuse it.